And subscribers, it's project day again on Starry Hilder's homestead. Projects never stop, but they're fun, and Mr. Hilder is gone for the day. Whoop whoop. So when he goes, I right away run and try to get as much stuff as I can get done, because I think a lot of you women can identify with me. When the man's not around, you can do just about anything without having him look over your shoulder and, give you that look and say, why are you doing that? Or don't use that. Or why do you have my drill? I have Mr. Hilder's drill. Shh. He doesn't know. He'll know when he sees the video. But I'm going to have you friends come along with me today. I've got lots of projects going on in the homestead, but I'm just going to do some short clips on what I'm working on while Mr. Hilder is away. The girls will play. It's kind of good. So we got some rain. The work never stops. Starry will work in the rain. I'll work in the snow. I don't care. I just like being outside doing lots of projects. So I am stealing my way over here to the scrap wood pile, and you'll see why. Mr. Hilder always says that I can take whatever I want, and I'm going to hold him to it. So we're going to find some scrap pieces of wood. So the meat chickens are out kind of free ranging, and every time they see me, they think I have food. Look at that. So while I walk down here to the chicken coop, look at this. I have a parade following me. Look at this. This is just, it's too funny. So Mr. Hilder, he always says I'm self-entertaining, and I kind of am self-entertaining. The stuff that goes on in my head, it is. It's kind of like, it's like a movie. But there they are. They're out free ranging. But here's my project. I've got lots of fencing, chicken wire. I got my bucket of wood, and look at these chickens. They are looking at me because last week, I don't know if you noticed this, the fence used to be way out to the edge of the pond. And they really went to work with excavating the whole side of the hill here and all of this, which was fine. They cleaned everything up, and oh boy. Hang on, I'm going to put it on pause. This is just like a daily occurrence. It's like having children. Mr. Hilder's gone. This is what I have to deal with. Okay, Sprig. Moving this big knotted conglomeration of fencing, and it was getting tied up in my hair, and it was winding around my body. Oh, it was just joyful. But the good thing was Mr. Hilder wasn't around, because if he was, he would have been laughing at me. I didn't have fun, but I managed to get it pushed back, and now the chickens are getting out somewhere. I don't know where. So I thought, you know what? Today's a good day. Mr. Hilder's gone. And I'm going to just redo the fence a little bit, reinforce it, but I'm also going to add a little bit to it, because it just seems that since we moved it in, the chickens are kind of going stir crazy. I noticed that. And I do think that they need a little bit more room to, pick around, to keep them happy. So Mr. Hilder always says, I create a lot of work for myself. I don't mind a lot of work. I really don't. I'm high production. I'm like 10 to 1. 10 Starries to 1 Mr. Hilder. Oh, he's going to love me for that. Well, he's high production and certain things. But this is my thing. So let's get to work. I'm going to bring you down here. So this is what I'm doing. I'm unrolling all this other fencing. And I ended up making a little swath through here. And I'm just going to secure it. So that's what Starry is working on today. So this is kind of the thing when you're living on a sustainable homestead. I don't care if you're on grid or off grid. You live in the country, you've got a farm, a hobby farm, whatever you decide to set up. You gotta be like a MacGyver. Even the women, you gotta have a lot of skill. And you do have to think outside the box. And it really all does come down to a lot of manual labor, being creative, doing things by your itself. Like, this thing weighs 1,000 tons. And the great thing about working with fencing is it rolls up on itself. Hang on, I gotta put the camera down. So, if you're a woman and you're by yourself and you want to go off grid and start a little hobby farm, I think it can be done. Most of these projects I do by myself. Oh, here we go again. It's like having kids, I tell ya. But I do them by myself. I just make it work. And you gotta do what you gotta do. I think we don't use our brains anymore, or our hands anymore. We're so used to sitting at a desk, and that's fine if you got a desk job or you work in an office or whatever. But what I'm saying is we've lost skill, which is created in our brains by creative thinking, and then implemented by physical labor. Oh, I swear. Oh, this never ends. So I think it's great that we are created beings, and God kind of designed us to use our brawn in a smart way, obviously in a smart way. So I don't mind coming out here every day and doing projects by myself, even though it may take longer. It's fun, and it's really rewarding, because then you actually see the fruits of your labor. And trust me, when Starry does something, this is why it's really good that Mr. Hilder's not here, because yes, I do things sometimes the long way and the hard way, but that's how you learn, and it's okay. It's all good. Like I was just using the drill. Oh, here it is. Oh, can't lose that. That's not good. I was using the drill, and I drilled into the tree to secure the fencing, and yeah, sure enough, the screws were too short. Yeah. Always. I make like 20,000 trips, but that's okay. So I'm just gonna unwind this and secure it. Those chickens sound like they're dying up there. I don't know, do your chickens sound like they're dying? They make the strangest noises. I swear. Oh, look at that, it actually worked. That's amazing. Okay, I've been foiled. Mr. Hilder's home, I can hear him. So I'm only halfway through my project. So we'll see what happens. So that means I have to really hurry up and give him a really good excuse as to why I'm doing this. Sometimes logic goes a long ways, and then sometimes just make him a meal. It all evens out. So, and then I have to distract him. Distraction's always good. So I'm just gonna keep working and we'll see what happens. So I don't hear him yet. So he must be up at the house checking things out to see what I'm doing. So, see, it's looking good. So far, so good. I might be done before he gets down here. Yeah. Huh? Where the hell you at now? Is this what he does? He looks for me. I'm down here. I'm working on the fence. Oh boy. See? He knows me all too well. So we'll just keep the camera running. I'm just gonna set it right down over here.
The nightmare continues.
He's talking to himself.
You're gonna put it all
all the way down to there. What, are you crazy? They can get out of there, you know?
No, I'm gonna fix this all.
Why are you making it so big down here?
Because I'm gonna take the rest of that where they're getting out and just enclose it and just move them down here a little bit more. And actually they're gonna be double fenced because that fencing that I put up in there is just gonna wrap around here. So this will give them a little bit, because
So yeah, we can do with that fence inside there.
yeah, that fence is gonna be doubled up with this fence.
Okay, I don't have to participate in this.
Okay, so that was Mr. Hilder's response, but that's okay. So I gotta go back here and fix this conglomeration. But let's see if we got any eggs. Oh, well, we haven't checked eggs for a while. And it's kind of like getting the special at the supermarket. Look at that. Wow. Okay. So this is the mess that I created last week. It does look bad, doesn't it? But I'm going to keep working here because I am going to get it done. Persistence, perseverance, it's all good. So I'm all done. I wanted to show off my door. Even Mr. Hilder was impressed. I made a gate. He's just oops, shaking his head.
You guys,
Look at-
you guys have not. If you could just be here and watch her in action, it is just 100% better than any TV show you could ever imagine. It's just pure entertainment.
Yeah, it
I
was.
mean, I just can't take it.
He can't take it. Can you imagine being me? I
No.
can't take it. So I went the whole parameter of this whole fence. It is now Fort Knoxed in. It is completely done, and it goes down into the woods. And look, our little chickens are they're finding their way, and they're scratching up their new home. So they've got plenty of cover and plenty of light. I mean, this is just a great area for them, and we're going to leave them here permanently. So no more moving fences.
So you don't think they're gonna go right through these big holes here?
No.
Oh no! Oh no!
No.
Oh, I wouldn't even think of it.
Well,
They'll be out of there by tomorrow morning.
I might put some more chicken wire
You gotta
around
be serious.
here. Yeah, this is the only spot where there are big holes.
Oh, and it's quite a spot too.
Well, I'll double layer it.
Oh.
But I'm getting tired. Starry's getting tired. She's gonna take a little bit of a break.
Oh, no. That hen, she won't fit right through there. How do you think she's getting out of there?
It's good that I'm running out of battery.
No
Okay,
kidding.
that's the end of the project.
Look right underneath there, big hole.
Oh yeah. I better. Oh.
Fort Knox. This
Yeah,
is the
Fort Knox. It's weak. It's a weak Fort Knox. Okay, Starry's got to get to work. This is project day.
You just take your own problem.
I'm gonna go and finish up my work. So my pail's still here. I got all my tools. A woman's work is never done. Okay, thanks for joining Starry on Project Day. Real life, real people, real homestead.